How are you doing? I recently had a chance to learn a spiritual book that told me Silver Birch with the great spirit letting us know how we spend our lives in this world until we leave here. And according to Silver Birch, we had already decided to outline a scenario of our life beforehand prior to giving a birth to this world. So we already understand and we already accept all the events happening to us in our lives because we had already decided what we will learn through experiences in this world before we were born here. So normally people want to say whether we are born in happy family or not, all depends on luck, and mostly the home environment strongly influence on your life that you go through. However, in reference to the descriptions of Silver Birch, one thing that people misunderstand about the view of life is that we are born here not to be happy, but we are born here to learn something that promotes our growth spirit through experiences in our lives. And for example, depending on the person, he may suffer from poverty in his entire life, and depending on the person, he may spend a luxury life. He may spend untroubled life with no effort in his entire life. So no matter how unreasonable life you spend, this is the life that you had already decided before you were born. So you have to be aware of the fact that you chose your life because you had expected something in return from your life scenario while you had been in heaven. So, and there's a key point that promotes your spirit growth hidden behind your life. So, if you complain about your life, you already get ready to run away from your circumstances without learning anything that you should have learned in your life. So, and growth speed of spirit is really different from each other, and the mission that each of people have to overcome through experiences in their lives are diversified. So it is pretty natural that we have difference from each other because spirit evolution process and speed is totally different from each other as well. So so it is really meaningless to compare yourself to others and have jealousy about what others can do and what you can't do. So all you have to do is not resisting your fate, but you just accepting it and going with flow and always do what you think is correct from your deep mind subconsciously. So of course, we have a free will that enables us to decide on our responsibility in your life, but this free will has limitation not to get out of the outline of your life. So your character and your willpower and other factors will decide the size of free will that you can execute in your life. So however much you want to become like a famous person you really love, you may not be able to become like him or her, even with your tremendous effort, because your life direction is not that way. So if you don't realize this fact, you keep making wrong effort, but but you probably someday realize that that is not really the best way to go through, and this is not your way to walk through. So in this way, so people learn and realize what they really have to learn through many experiences. So if you want to know your life in a real sense, you have to listen to you have to listen to your heart. You have to listen to your mind that what you really desire to do without being influenced by others, anyone. So doing what you want to do in your correct in your correct that you believe is how you walk through your life. Doing what you want to do in your correct way that you believe is how you walk through your life.